The ocean is powerful. It's a big, mysterious place. If you don't take it seriously, it can turn on you in a heartbeat. You have to respect it. And if you respect it, it will let you into its world. For me, it's very calming. When I get into the ocean, it wipes away everything in my mind and I feel free. Connecting with nature, whether it's on the water, whether it's in the mountains, it's in my blood. It drives me. I'm Conway Bowman, and this is my Ironman 70.3 journey. My dad had this iron will. At 90 years old, he was going to the gym 3 days a week. He was a great example for me that you can push through a lot of things and just get up and do it.
Look at that. Look at that.
So my dad was a teacher. During the week, he would be in the classroom, but on the weekends, he and I would go fishing. Every body of water in San Diego, we fished the bay, we fished the ocean, we had a small little boat, we would go fish the kelp beds. Every summer, we would go to Idaho, Stanley, Idaho. And that's where I really learned how to fly fish. That's where I really learned to appreciate the mountains and rivers. And my dad and I, we had this time that we would spend outdoors, fly fishing, hiking. And being a father now, I see how influencing your kids to do that and to appreciate the outdoors is really important.
How cool is that?
He persevered. He had the will, the determination, the strength to overcome a lot of stuff. He's the reason that I'm doing this, to honor him. For 93 years, we had him. His grandsons, my kids, had him for 11 years. So yeah, that's, at the end of the day, that's what it's going to be about. So HOKA and Ironman are teaming me up with great coaches. I definitely need the coaching. I'm not a triathlete. I am super motivated and it's gonna get me across the finish line. My first coach is Indy 500 champion, Tony Kanaan. Tony's got a lot of wins under his belt. Even though he's not a pro triathlete, he is a heck of a triathlete, an Ironman. I'm gonna bring him into my world of shark fly fishing. Tony, thanks for showing up.
No, thank you.
Tony Kanaan's going to come out and, do some shark fishing, and we're going to do some running. It's kind of like meeting the Muhammad Ali of motorsports. Tony's more of a mental coach, just because of the connection that I made with him. He gave me some great insight. Being persistent, not giving up, that's what I'm going to have to do as Tony has had to do.
I don't need to do Ironmans to race cars, but the concentration at 230 miles an hour, when you get tired, you don't have time to react or,
right.
If you make a mistake. So that's why actually the reasons that I start doing triathlons. You're putting 4 or 5 Gs into the corners, but mentally, it's extremely stressful.
I've never done a 70.3. I've never done a triathlon. It's uncharted waters. I think the mental game will be the key. How are you feeling?
I think there's many things here. The sharks got intimidated by me. Reality is, guys, I'm sick as a dog.
Well, you know what? Let's head back.
Then we can go run a marathon. Let's do it.
You can run a marathon.
Let's go home.
All right. He gave me some great insight on how to pace myself and understanding when to burn the energy, when to back off. Every day I run, Tony Kanaan's in the back of my head saying, reserve your energy. Just keep something in the tank. You know exactly what you had to do to finish your first 70.3.
Right. Crossing that finish line, it was a completely different feeling I've ever had, because that I was relying on myself the entire time.
Good luck, man. Thanks for the help, buddy. I appreciate it. Whether it's auto racing, fishing, hunt, whatever. There are times when you dig very deep to get to that next level. Those skills are going to come in handy in the Ironman. Well, you know, you gave me some great insight. You've definitely inspired me, and if you and I can inspire one person to be able to do that and break out of their sort of whatever they do on, you know, in their daily life to achieve something like a 70.3 or what you're doing in an Ironman.
You'll see it. You'll do a 70.3, and in a year from now, I might convince you to do an Ironman. So it's, we'll see.
First things first. See you in Oceanside.
Yes, sir. I'll be at the finish line watching it.
That's awesome.
It'll be a lot easier for me.
How was that feeling?
Pretty good, but I still feel it kind of.
Yeah, it's unhappy.
Yes.
The lower back is unhappy.